Alright, welcome to another day of Ether Raids. We're taking on a Japanese Mirabilis player here today, and we're going to try out the hit and run squad with Crom Force with Veil here, just to see how she works into this team. I haven't really tried it out with her just yet, so we're going to see what we can do with this one. This should be interesting regardless, because this is actually a pretty nice team that we're up against here. Let me just try to set this up first. I don't know how the positions are going to work, because I do want to see if I can get no follow-up. I do need no follow-up, and I do want to get Crom to get the no follow-up if possible, because I do think I'm going to need it. I still haven't been able to get an Alfred. I've still been pulling on the banner that's out now, but I just haven't gotten a copy of him. I've gotten copies of Ascended Ishtar, which isn't the worst thing in the world, but Crom really needs that no follow-up for this specific hit and run strategy. It's not the best to always be trying to outsource it. He would really like to get that in his kit. So these are the units here. This is a beautiful Ursula, very well invested. I was considering to build up this Ursula, but it's just been so long that I've just given up on that. Here's the Mirabilis here. Really nice Mirabilis as well. Nino here with a really nice build. Pence, very well invested. This guy's going to get a really good refine. And Freyr here for the Freyr stuff. And Thracier with AoE builds, which is not the most common, but Pent is the one that would really make that work, because he's going to give her a special cooldown.
What can I do?
Times Pulse, infantry. It's gonna work out for her. And then there's the basically Pent is giving +1, I think, +2 special cooldown to pretty much everybody here, and then Thracier has infantry pulse, so she's gonna get the AoE. And then. Oh, what's his name? Ooh, what's his name? Soren is going to do the Soren thing, and it's going to go to Mirabilis. So basically our target here is going to be Mirabilis, and then we're going to be... Well, that's really the reason that I kind of want the no fall, because I don't know if Crom will be able to take her on with the Gambit build, because yeah, you would need to be able to pierce the R to get through that. I don't think he's going to hit hard enough to break through her Gambit, because she also has... Well, it's not like the close defense 4 that she has would really matter, because the ploy skill on this side of the map here on Ursula is really going to debuff me into the ground, so it's not going to really make much of a difference. And then most of Crom's attack is going to come from the status effects that he's going to have. So that's not going to come into play too much, but that Mirabilis is still going to be pretty tricky to take out. So we're going to set up like this. We want to get Plumeria over there as well. The thing about this map is that the breakable blocks here are very deceptive, in the sense that it'll let you think that you have a free space behind these structures here that he's placed here. With his fortress and all of those other things, but you really don't have a free spot there, because the AI will break those blocks. And with Mirabilis warping in, the guidance is going to allow all of these infantry units to hit those back row spots here. So 1, 2, 3 spots there, 4 really, are not entirely safe, just because of how this team is set up and the guidance on Mirabilis here. Mirabilis is really the thing here that makes this entire team tick, which is why I'm really just trying to figure out a way to take her out. As of yet, I think the best option is going to be when she gets the assigned decoy, and maybe Blue Crom can do something there, since he's blue and he should have weapon triangle advantage, but I don't really know if that's going to account for much, because again, my Crom isn't the most invested, so he might miss that kill. But we'll see. Depending on how many stats we can get on him, we'll see how that works out. Ooh! I didn't expect her to dance there. I should have saw that because 7 slots, so she would most naturally go there.
Let me dive in.
We just missed the kill on that Soren. I think I can get that, but Mirabilis being over here is kind of a problem because I don't want to gamble on those traps. I was planning to take out Mirabilis because without the dance, this is far less threatening. I would have the majority of my space back here and I'd just be able to hit them off one by one, but with Mirabilis there, it means I'd have to take out Soren and then find out whether or not I can take her out after, which is a hassle. I still think I want to go on this turn. The trap placements are rather annoying, which would only leave a range option, but I'm not set up for that, and even if I break the structures right there, that spot is going to be threatened by Nino, or pretty much any of the 2 green units that are right there. They should both be able to hit that spot, so I don't believe that initiating from right there would be the best option. And on top of that, I don't know. I probably need 2 hits to take out that Mirabilis with my with Veil. Probably would need 2 hits. And Veil doesn't have a guaranteed follow-up. Well, does she? I think she does, but I don't think it would work out for me without a dance. And then getting away would be a little bit tricky. So the other option is to initiate on Soren and then find out what we're looking at from there.
Are you ready?
So the sabotage allows us to get the kill on this sword, but we can also take it with Fallen Crom, which would basically be free Gale Force as well, because I think the 40% DR should come into play, but I don't know. That 70 is a pretty big number, and I don't want to risk a one-shot there, because I really would like the Gale Force. Ooh. That's no follow-up, and I think even if we had no follow-up, I don't think we'd do that much damage for it to make a difference. That's not good.
Your orders?
Okay, so this is pretty much forcing me to take out Soren here, which isn't the play that I wanted to make, but it doesn't look like I have another option. I think we can take out Soren and then probably get Ursula.
I'll handle this.
Yeah, I think that should be the play. Maybe if I just wait and gamble the attack on Mirabilis with Veil, maybe that would be a better option. But I'm really not sure. I've spent so long thinking about this. I'm really not sure what to do, but I think taking out Sword is probably the right play because I get Gale Force here. Yeah, 41. I'm not sure if Crom would have killed. Ooh, not even close. Yo, Mirabilis coming in clutch here. Oh my god. Who knew she could be so tanky? This changes everything. Oh man, I don't know what to do here because
let me dive in.
I mean, I can take out Ursula. That shouldn't be a problem, but I want to get as many units off the map as possible this turn. And Mirabilis was the key target, so if we're leaving Mirabilis around, that's going to be big problems. How do I deal with this one?
Your orders?
I mean, we get Gale Force here with Crom, but yep, still a problem.
Are you ready?
Oh man, really needed no follow-up here because she's getting the resonance from Freyr, so it's preventing us from doubling naturally with speed. Even though we also have resonance, but it's not. You need another layer, which is why I wanted to get the no follow-up there, but it's really just not panning out. From here, I think it probably would be best to back out somehow, but I don't think we're gonna make it here. I think this one's a loss. I honestly don't see how we get out here. Alright, so I've thought about it for a bit, and I think we have at least 5 safe spots. The problem is, what do I do with that 6th unit? It's gonna look something possibly like this, because basically I have to get all the way into that corner over there. So what's gonna happen is the block break mechanic is gonna happen. I don't know who's gonna move first. Probably Freyr because he's melee, but then all the range units are gonna come in afterwards. Freyr's gonna break one of the blocks, and then I don't know who moves next. And Nino has the most range.
I'll handle this.
What can I do?
So tricky, man. I still can't take out anybody. And even if I could, it would be foolish to leave her that far. And there's the full no follow-up effect there. That's really what I wanted to happen, but it's really just too late now. Yeah, we gotta back out.
A goddess abides.
I'll handle this.
What do I do here? I can just end this turn because I haven't used this cancel yet, so I can just end this turn and maybe dance him. Maybe that works because I need to move Hayor a little bit further back. How do I do this?
Count on me.
So this is why the spaces in the backline are so important. If I could, I'd probably even drop the healing tower, but I love having that around so much. That's the reason that I'm short the one space is because the healing tower is there. But yeah, I really can't take that out. If I had to change fate, well, I can't because he's isolated. But I can end turn with him here and then have Hayor do her rally thing, and then she'll be able to warp, and then, well, I can stick her in one of the spots is pretty much what I'm saying.
What can I do?
So that's fine, but Chrom will be in range. If
If
Freyr moves max range and then gets danced, he will hit where Chrom is. That's pretty much a guarantee, and I think Freyr will move first because he's the only melee unit, so that much I think should happen.
Close your eyes.
But Plumeria, I think Plumeria is in a bad spot, and I don't know where to put her. And I don't want to break. All right, if I break one of these structures, it leaves a gap for them to warp into. So what they'll do is probably like break the block and then be able to warp down there. That's not good. Like if I break one of these 2 structures, you really don't want that. I want them to move to the left, which is why I opened that side. But
I can do this.
This isn't looking good in the slightest.
What can I do?
Let's where do I put her? Here or here? I would like for her to have no follow-up next turn, but man, decisions. And also, I don't want to put Chrom over there because I want to have Chrom be able to be in range of, you know, the units so that he can actually enter combat next turn. But I definitely have to move him, and I don't want to put him.
Why not?
So if I do this, Mirabilis will be, Plumeria will be safe probably because they're not going to hit here. But Chrom will have to take a hit because I don't know where I would put. Well, and then I don't like the matchup between Veil and Pence. That looks like a not good matchup for Veil. Plumeria would probably have a better time there, even though both of them are slow. Well, at least Pence is going to outspeed both of them. Pence is mad fast. Oh man. Yeah, man, this is chalked. This is done. I don't see how I get out of here with the win on this one. This one is pretty much done. But it was fun so far. I mean, definitely a really, really nice map here that he's built. And no dual unit either, which is interesting. Most people don't build a map without a dual unit. I think we do this. No. Let's leave Plumeria where she is and hope for the best. Yeah, I'm gonna leave her where she is and hope for the best. I really don't think oh man, this is just so bad. All 3 of those blocks can be broken, and then anybody behind the blocks is gonna be a target. So we're just gonna move Crom over here.
Message received. I'll handle
and
Have faith.
I don't want Plumeria to eat an AoE. And I think Nino might move in that direction.
Count on me.
And I don't like her chances against Nino. So it's probably for the best to leave her where she is. Let's leave Veil beside her, just for the 30% damage reduction and the scowl effect. Let's see what happens. This isn't good. Ooh, not what I wanted to see. Come on. Ah, no guard. Man. He gets the special spiral.
I'd rather not hurt you.
Ah, jeez. That's so close. Oh man, if I had dropped guard, he wouldn't have gotten his special on the second attack and I would have lived. But
I can do this.
oh man, that was a lot closer than I expected. And it looks like we're chalked here for well Veil can do it, looks like, but I'd probably have to eat a dance. Or use Hater's Gold Serpent, but man, ooh, that warp, and he didn't have to warp that. I think he could have.
Let me dive in.
1, 2. No, he wouldn't. It had to be a warp.
Bright out.
That was so close. Man, Crom is failing to kill everything here. I really should invest into my Crom, man, but you got me. GG's. Let's play another one.